Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut dope like Pablo. Shot trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, fly high like a sauna. Bouncing nothing, I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to sleep for couple.
I feel like
I don't know why.
if it's 5 people in theater, then you guaranteed to get shot. So you feel like they gonna shoot me
because you're right. I told him the other day, and this ain't right. This is probably one of the things AJ was talking about on our live and on the past video, that some things I find funny, you may not. I'm like, AJ, I need more people in there so if these folks start to shoot, they don't shoot me first.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny and we are hashtag the cannons.
CCTV.
Y'all know them wives, they say y'all know them wives that be out there, don't they say go get you one, but just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Hey crew members, welcome back to our eating show. Alright, today we're back with another mukbang, and baby, today we got another hot wing boil, y'all. Baby, tell them what we eating.
So y'all, of course we have the hot wings, but they a little special, honey. They got the Danger by Bloveslife hot sauce on them. Smackalicious. And then we got sausage, corn, boiled eggs, and some dirty celery in the bag. Cause I want that
and potatoes.
Oh yeah, and potatoes.
Alright, y'all. And we also got some blue cheese and some homemade ranch. Y'all, don't even do it.
AJ gonna dip till he dip.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I know somebody gonna be like, where the hell is the ranch recipe?
Let's give it up for Sister Lady.
I'm gonna get it to you. Yeah. I promise you. I promise you. I feel like I was like mighty attacked in our last live. Yeah. Literally just putting ranch. That was just putting ranch. I said what? Ranch. Anyway, y'all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Y'all hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time that the cannons drop some heat for that. Yes. And remember, hit that like button. Y'all remember hashtag grow, baby, grow. Hashtag the cannons move closer to our goal of 100K. We on the road to 100K. We just passed 50K not too long ago. And y'all are so coming through. To all the new family members, welcome to the family. Been here before, y'all already a part. Welcome back to the show. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pray. We gonna eat. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask you to bless this food, Lord. Let it be nourished to our bodies. Bless those who are less fortunate. All these things we ask in your son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
You know what? I meant to get some little.
Oh, you want some glass?
Well, maybe I can just put it on here.
Sure.
What you want? What you want to do?
I want glass.
Okay. All right, y'all. We back. It's time to eat. Let me see. Y'all know I like blue cheese more than ranch. I don't know. I like both, but I'm sucking for good blue cheese.
If there's ranch in the building,
y'all, these before, let me go ahead and get it out of the way. This particular sausage is beef smoked sausage from Rogerwood. I didn't get to hear short from today. Rogerwood. I know somebody's gonna ask. Not that that's a problem, but I always forget to say it and then be like 4 or 5 comments at least. What sausage?
Man, we had some Rogerwoods one day, y'all. I think I done told y'all this. Woo. Not out. Okay.
Y'all, these is all flats in case you ain't know. Let me show y'all a good one. I don't know. I ain't really know. Anyway.
Show you one of them.
Oh.
It's egg time.
Oh, this is like our 3rd time doing a hot wing boil. I put the other ones in either the end screen or in a card if you hadn't seen them before. What's good, man? The wings got a little cheap. Dangerous.
You know, I thought I couldn't tell the difference between store bought boiled eggs and home ones, but I tell the difference. Mm-hmm. They taste better, to be honest.
Yeah. I was gonna use pre-cooked boiled eggs for this, but I picked up that bag in the store and it said $5.99. I said, ain't no way. Regular eggs high, but $2.49 versus $5.99.
You may have asked me, Danielle, should you have dipped that sausage in that ranch? And the answer is no, but I did it. Let me get my vegetable out the way. And they told me not to do this.
There you go.
You gonna fill up here and pull.
You a jerk.
You gonna pull like that.
Wasting my celery.
Boy.
I don't want that shit.
It's up there for you.
Even though when I buy like lettuce and unless it's like a pre-bagged salad, when I buy vegetables, that even if it says like washed and ready, I still like rinse it. But I usually make a point to buy celery that's already been cut and washed. But today they didn't really have any, and I bought the the stalk boo. God, dog, they put this from the ground and threw it in the stove, but right on dirty. Alright, wash that like too. Got this. When I Sprite again, y'all. I can't see. Well, it ain't focusing.
Alright.
There we go.
We had to re-up.
It's I might be eating these more than Frisco. He might be running a tirade. Just don't you fizz out of there.
Crispy?
Yes. A potato. Getting a potato, yo. Everything. Get a ranch bath.
Okay. Glad you did it. Now I don't feel so bad. Show enough put that ranch in there. Yeah, a sausage in there.
Potatoes and ranch is like... It's like... Almost like... a loaded baked potato.
Right.
That's what it tastes like.
Put ranch on that.
I ain't eating enough. I ain't eating enough.
Okay. Also, y'all, we're praying for the young lady's family. The girl was from Charlotte and she went on that Mexico trip. That was when I read it. AJ had told me about it first, but when I read it, it really hurt my feelings because I'm just like, they said she had alcohol poisoning and she didn't even have it. Like when they did the autopsy, she didn't even have.
It's really...
It's kind of chilling almost because you gotta imagine for her, she thinks she's going on a trip with people she knows.
Right. People
that wouldn't hurt her, right?
The moment you get out of the country, it's crazy, man. That's why, whether you're male or female, watch the people you hang around. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
I don't mess with too many people.
And don't.
I mean, you never know who got malicious intent. I don't want to talk about it too long, but
yeah,
really is sad though. You ain't busting. And on my little look. On my little skin. They hot now. So real.
Huh?
Train, but where we live at.
Be loud.
We hear everything. I couldn't imagine being in the city. But maybe I could. I mean, because it ain't that bad. I feel like we kind of live in a noisy part. Because the hospital's close. We got a train track right there. But I feel like I do a good job of ignoring it. So maybe I could live in the city. I don't know. Some people can't stand noise like that. But we hear every form of transportation. Seems like the airport, I don't think it's that close, is it?
No.
But we be hearing low flying planes every day in the middle of the night.
Helicopter.
You be like, kid. We hear bus. This had jump. I'm telling you, cop cars. I said, good God, boy. I like, somebody like my mama probably be irritated.
Mine probably would too. She does not like noises.
But, I don't know what about. That don't bother me that much, I guess. I'm actually more bothered by my dog's licking noises than that.
I don't know why that is so annoying.
Baby, I'd rather 15 ambulances go by for 2 hours than sit here and listen to Rita lick herself for 10 minutes. I'd rather
You think it might be because you know what she doing?
Bye-bye.
Or is it just the sound?
It just kills me that she never does it until it's completely quiet. It'd be quiet for 2 minutes. And it's almost like she said, oh, y'all niggas, y'all messing up. Like, it's too quiet in here. Let me, and it'd be so loud, man. I'd be like, I can imagine she was a big dog. God dang, her little tongue make the most noise. And Kevin licks himself too. He ain't got no teeth, so he gonna lick anyway. He makes a lot of, but I don't hear him. Hers sounds like almost like it's making contact with something sticky and pulling like.
AJ.
It's like that. You be like,
Girl, get your...
It really boils your blood almost. And you like, they don't know no better. But it boil your blood, man. I be like, God damn! I look at her, it's like she figure out what she know I'm talking about. Cause I look like this. And she be like, look, this is how she look up at me. This Kevin will do this. If he doing it and you look at him, he'll definitely go. He almost turn this. Like, what you looking at me for?
Yeah, cause you wrong. That's why I'm
and then she'll do it again. I'll be like, then she go. Then Rita get nervous. She be like, I don't know why this mother is looking at me. Cause she be like, Kevin almost be trying to thug it out. Like he gonna defy you no matter what.
And as soon as I come out here and ain't nothing on, normally if I come out like in the morning or something, I ain't turn the TV on, but when they start the licking, I go click. It be playing on that LG Plus TV or whatever that is. I don't care. Anything but what they doing. I don't want to hear it.
Please get out your coochie. Look in your coochie.
Stop it.
Your pause.
AJ.
Anything she can lick. What else I want? I want just some more celery. I wish I could share y'all.
I know, it's so good. Y'all, if y'all have not seen The Watcher on Netflix, watch it. It's a gooder. As Mr. Brown say. AJ and I watched it Monday and...
Was it just like a limited series?
That's yeah, AJ don't like those.
I like limited series because I can watch them. But the whole purpose of watching a limited series is because you got like kind of a resolution. I didn't like the way it ended.
It didn't end well.
And so that didn't give me a a resolution that I was happy with. And so I was like, yeah, this is what I don't like here. So I'm gonna try to talk about it without spoiling it.
Right.
But the whole show, from episode 1 and onward, it's a mystery. Like trying to find out what is going on the whole time. And so, yeah. Like, you got me worked up this whole time. And I feel like you playing with me. I just wasn't satisfied. That's why I said, is it limited? Because if they don't do a season 2.
Well, maybe it is a season 2. I had to look, but
it don't seem like it would be.
No. I think what I liked about it is that as soon as it came on, it ain't play no games. Like, folks was being weird. Like,
bullshit. With the bullshit. Here they come.
For him to come to you with the bullshit.
With the bullshit.
Right. Folks was being weird from the jump. Because, you know, like some shows you watch, they got to kind of like build up and they got to tell you who and who is this. Speaking of a who, we done try to watch American Horror Story. And maybe we'll try to go back and watch it again. But we watched 2 episodes, I think, right? Or maybe 1.5.
Good thing.
Them folks is introducing too many characters.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm giving it like 3 episodes. 3 episodes go out, and all I keep seeing is ass, and I ain't man ass, and I ain't got no explanation of what's going on. And
I don't know who.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
That's
to
gonna
leave.
be it for me. But I think that was the problem, though. I'm sorry. It was so many people in the first episode.
Introducing him. Made the stallion, her, everybody. Also, y'all, we still ain't seen Black Panther from when we was live.
We have not, but we got them tickets in.
Yeah, we do, and we fitting to go.
But in potato busting, boo. Woo! Can y'all please share this video? Can y'all share it, please?
Please.
Do it for your boy. And you can. I'm trying to leave the potatoes alone because they fill you up so much, but damn. I'm telling you, it's seasoned right. And then in this ranch, it tastes like a loaded baked potato.
Yeah, y'all, we gonna go to this movie. See what Wakanda talking about.
I already know. Y'all know I've been excited about it.
Yes, you have.
I don't have to be in the theater with everybody else. That's what's keeping me. I mean, that's what, you know. Like, I prefer, like, low key.
AJ and I was talking about one time how they can still get their money if we can just watch it in the house. I pay $40.
I guess they feel like, especially blockbuster movies that they know are probably going to projected to do well. If they charge you, because they're not going to charge so much like for you to rent it early, because they do that now. They got some movies that come out in theaters a week and then they'll make them available for rent for like, I've only seen as much as $20. But if that's a whole family, you know what I'm saying? If everybody got to pay for a ticket, you know what I'm saying? They multiple families having to pay for a ticket as opposed to multiple families paying $20 at home. That's a big difference. So if they feel like, I think it's in their mind is if people are going to go to the movies, because of course over the past couple of years it's changed, you know, a lot of stuff, and some people don't feel comfortable going out, and it's not just COVID, it's a lot of things. You know, people don't feel comfortable going out, but I guess they feel like if enough people, they feel like will go and see it, they not know. Because, you know, first of all, you know, theaters lose money, you know, the movies lose money themselves. So they're definitely gonna keep putting the movies in theaters only for its best time. If they, you know, if they feel like the movie ain't selling as much in theaters and we can go ahead and make it available for rent, and a lot of people will go ahead and then that's what they're gonna do.
Which I told AJ is well, he probably doesn't know fully all of this, but I was like, sometimes like we went to movie theaters, especially like in the recent years because of what's going on in the climate. Like it'll be like us and 3 other people in there, and I don't know why, for some reason, like my anxiety sometimes is like kind of high. Things that I wouldn't even think of before, like somebody might come in here and shoot me, but like
I've always been that type.
I've never, like, not until I got an adult.
Ever since I saw Scream as a kid, I was like, somebody come.
Scream.
And then that only was intensified whenever, you know, I heard it was mass shootings in theaters when I was younger. And so that's always in the back of my mind. But Danielle feel like
I don't know why.
if it's 5 people in theater, then you guaranteed to get shot. So you feel like they gonna shoot me
because
first.
you're right. I told him the other day, and this ain't right. This is probably one of the things AJ was talking about on our live and on the past video, that some things I find funny, you may not, and a lot of y'all probably think, oh, Danielle doesn't probably have dark humor. Oh, I'm dark, but I'm like, AJ, I need more people in there so if these folks start to shoot, they don't shoot me first.
Trust me, I know every exit. And I'll be mad when I go in the theater and it's only got one exit. I'll be looking, bro. I'm not I don't do parkour. I'm not athletic in that way. But need be, you know how like the theater, the wall go up as you climb the steps, and then on the other side it's like where you go out the door. It's low. I'll be like, if I had to run and jump and jump over that wall like Spider. I'll do just that, cause he ain't get me.
Okay. You almost say to talk about this last thing we watched, and then I'm done.
Cool.
I had right. I'm done.
I don't eat another corn, but what you saying?
Sorry, baby. We had put also there was like, I guess like these documentaries of like it's called Earth Storm, so it's like different natural disasters, and we were watching that too, which I like to watch stuff like that, but it low-key be making me like, ooh.
Oh yeah.
So like it had 4 series, so it was like volcanoes, tornadoes, hurricanes, and what I miss?
Earthquakes.
Yes, earthquakes. And so we was sitting there watching them, and I'm like, I've been through plenty of hurricanes, and they're terrible. Wouldn't want to deal with tornadoes. That's like a quick boom, boom, and you know,
it
it's
just
done.
made me slap on myself.
Ooh!
You said tornado, I was
But what I was saying is like with the earthquake thing, it like, I think out of all of them, it was making me cringe the most because these people, the earthquake was causing a tsunami.
Yeah.
And so these people, they're thinking that the water, like they're just out driving their cars, they don't even know. And then this water just starts like just racing at them, and they're in their cars and they're sitting there floating, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine what I'd do.
Right.
Like I don't know. I really don't know what I'd do, because we were watching one of them and the people were like standing, they like were shocked. Like they were standing there as the water was rushing them, and me and AJ was like, we would be running, but I was like, in the back of my mind, I might stand there for a moment and be like, oh hell no.
It's crazy. Earthquakes, serious earthquakes are scary anyway, because they can level buildings like that, man. I'm talking about whole buildings come crashing down, and like you said, if these people who live like in Japan or you're on the coast anywhere near water, those earthquakes can cause major tsunamis. And I mean, just think about like you trying to get yourself together from this earthquake in general. Like, who knows what done crashed down around you? Because if it's gonna cause a tsunami, usually it's a major earthquake. And so, like you're gonna have to deal with all the other consequences of what kind. Something might, you know, buildings could be falling,
right?
Or you know, any type of signs or whatever. No matter where you, and then just imagine just all this damn water.
Right, and then I think the other thing that kind of, cause you know I'm thugged out in here, that kind of touched my heart was the lady with the she was in Texas and they had that tornado. Kentucky. Was it Kentucky? One of those.
She was under the building?
Yes, she was at work.
Candle factory.
Yeah.
Last year. Y'all remember it? It was last year, Kentucky 2021. Because this is a recent series. I remember it. I remember them talking about it. I remember the whole tornado situation last year because it was going into December, I think. And I was like, what in the world? Like,
she had, the building had fell on them and she was on live just sitting there talking. She was like, you know, trying to keep her coworkers up. And I told AJ that if that was me back there, because I know how I am. If that was me back there, she over here tell me happy birthday, I'd be like, girl, I can't breathe. Please stop talking to me. Which I know she was doing it just to, you know, keep them. Because it's crazy how your mind, you know, does with your body. Like, you know, depending on what your mood is how your body reacts to it. So I know she was doing it just to keep them.
But they were out there for
keep
hours.
them
They were
going.
under there for hours. And you know, she's live. I mean, you guys probably is worried about whether her battery was gonna last,
right?
Whether they were actually gonna find her, because they had crews working, but you gotta think it's a whole building. It's a factory that's fallen. It's literally about flat. It's rubble. And you got people trapped underneath. You know, some people are already dead. Some people ain't make it. Then you got people next to you, by you, but you don't know exactly where they are.
Right.
The people that are searching for them, they don't know exactly where they are. They're just looking. You know what I'm saying? It's a very scary situation. I was like, I felt for them because it's like she was on live and she was trying to encourage them. And you know, that she knew that there was crews out there finding people. But it was just crazy. Yeah. And then, you know, finally she didn't know if they were gonna find her. Right. So whenever they finally did pull her out, you know, she was just, I just imagine you having nightmares. There was another girl. There was another girl talking about she was having nightmares.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, cause yeah, it was the one girl. It was y'all, and I'm gonna be done for real. She was talking about how she didn't have any kind of shelter. So she said she got in there with her 4-year-old and her 2-year-old and her on their bed in the mattress. And the tornado came through and it threw them like, you know, it threw the house and then it threw them the opposite direction.
Right.
And then they were like just laid out in the field. And she said it was hours before they even came and got them. And I think the only thing she came out with was a broken arm. But she was like you were saying, she was saying she still has nightmares of the roof like just falling on her. And I'm like, I could not. that would drive me crazy.
It's crazy, man. So yeah, I mean,
it's just good to see, you know, because in this area we don't really experience too much weather, but AJ and I have both been through hurricanes, so to be able to see, you know, things other people have to go through, it kind of puts things in perspective.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as the climate changes and things happen, don't ever think that you're exempt from being in a situation. Like, because now, you know, they were saying, like, you know, climate change has a lot to do with, you know, these new natural disasters and stuff like that. Even think about it. We just had a hurricane in November. You know, it's like, and it caused a lot of rain. You know what I'm saying, throughout the South and going up. I mean, it caused a lot of rain and stuff. So like, I think they were saying how like Tornado Alley and Dixie Alley has actually over the time, because the climate change, they actually like shifted, and it's really widespread and it's moving into the southeast, north, and the northeast, and it's like you know, that makes more prone to violent tornadoes and things that we don't even experience around here. And then not only that, you know what I'm saying, like, these tornadoes, I mean, not these tornadoes, but the hurricanes, the storms from them are lasting longer.
They're coming further in.
They're bigger, yeah. Usually, it used to be to where if a major hurricane off the coast, you know, the coast was the biggest threat, and then most people kind of close off the coast, you know, they would experience the rain or whatever. But once it made it inland, the storms would pretty much dissipate. Now they're lasting longer and they're dumping more rain. They're like, they're extremely moist. And so a lot of these places inland, that have all these valleys and deep, you know, parts that don't see a lot of rain. They're not used to that. They're not prepared for the floods. They don't have things in place. They don't even have emergency you know, protocols in place for floods because it don't happen. But then they can mess around and get these major storms, you know, that was once hurricanes or whatever, and they will dump so much rain. It's happened around here last year or the year before. It was a couple places in the mountains that experienced heavy rain from because of that hurricane, and you know they got flooded out really, really bad because they didn't, you know, they don't get that much rain, not that much. So man, y'all just gotta. Whenever you listen, watching that show will teach you. I mean, it will teach you like that. You just don't play. Very educational with the weather. Okay, right. If you hear your governor or your mayor tell you to stay home, stay home. Don't be out there treading the streets and find yourself. Because I mean, my dad's bad about real that. Quick, just another situation. This is an actual storm chaser or whatever. He tracks hurricanes or whatever. He was in Texas or was it Louisiana? He was in one of them. But anyway, the storm came in. I don't know which hurricane it was. It was starting to pick up winds really bad, but it had tore up just enough. It hadn't did too much violence yet, but it had tore just enough up to where he couldn't even figure out where he was. It was some things, landmarks, like little stuff that had got tore up, ripped up. He was trying to get back to his friend. He couldn't even figure out where he was. The wind was so violent, and he's over here fighting the wind in his car. He got heavy rain. I was like, man. I would have peed. Like, go. Like, no. Pee. But anyway, y'all be safe out there, man. This weather is crazy, man. And just like, you just never know. So, definitely be safe. Don't play with the weather. I don't know how we got on this subject like this, but I don't play with the weather anyway.
You're goddamn right.
It's a lot of things that I'm not afraid of. I fear God in a healthy way. And you know, as I got to know, there's a lot of things that don't scare me, but violent weather, I don't do that.
Personally, sometimes because I used to live on the coast, I get a little desensitized to hurricanes, but I still, you know, in the back of my mind, and especially just recently watching that show, I know what they're capable of. But you know, when you sit there and you sit through so many, and like I tell AJ, you can hear the house kind of settling. It don't feel good, honey. NyQuil.
I remember that time. One of my old dogs, I had a little old dog. Her name's Zara. She was a Yorkie too. Little dog. Now, see, animals, boy, they the ones, when they be tripping, that's what makes me trip. Because I'm just like, they don't care about nothing. And there was a dog that would sleep through anything. She would sleep through a storm. She was not affected by thunder, lightning, and stuff like that. And like some dogs are, it didn't bother her. But man, one day, I was working on something on the computer, and it was my day off. Danielle was at work, and we got a tornado warning. And the tornado warning had already gone off my phone. Anyway, the weather was out there. It was like raining, then it wasn't, whatever. But when I was fine, because she was over there on the couch asleep. Now, mind you, I could hold her in the palm of my hand. She probably is smaller than Kevin. And she was oversleep, and then like I was like, dang, it was like sounding violent. And then the weather, I looked at my phone, and I had seen where there was like, you know, it's a warning, take cover, don't be doing so. And then it was like raining hard again. Like I said, the hard rain has done that before. Zara was not affected by that. I looked over there, and she was looking at me, standing up on all fours. Now she's real small on the couch. She on all fours, looking at me like this, and she was shaking. I said, you all right? And I was like, come here. She jumped off the couch so quick and ran over there and hopped on my lap. And she was like nervous, like she was. And so that freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, you know, when the dog started tripping, I'm like, man. I'm like, nah, see, she don't do this now. And then I text Danielle, I'm just like, y'all safe there? Be safe, make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Baby, honey, they had me up in the locker room, honey, over there looking stupid. Stupid in the locker room. We in there, bop, like these kids be doing anyway.
Yeah, we long with the
It's a long track.
Thank y'all for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, y'all. Like this video, share this video. Like this video, drop a comment down below, letting us know what you think. Share it out with your friends and family, because sharing is caring, so care about us, care about us. Y'all, we love you, we mean it.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to yo.
Y'all have a good weekend.